Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Happy Sunday. I was going to say good morning, but it really is the evening. The time, 4 minutes past 10. What card shall we have a look at? Well, I have the journey of love here. What a journey we are on. I'm feeling a little burnt out, so I plan on I'm going back to work tomorrow. I've just had a week off and I'm quite looking forward to going back to work, to having a break from I don't know what I'm having a break from. My mind's been planning a party for my daughter Emily, which we had yesterday, but for about 2 months my mind has been planning this party. And it's executed, it was awesome, but now it's, you know, that energy like, well, okay, now what? Because I've been preoccupying my mind with this surprise party for her, and not chaos, but all the planning and swapping of plannings, but then the plan never changed, but we had backup plans because we did think the plan was changing. Anyway, it was all right, we done well. And but today it's like, okay, good evening Christine, hello beautiful, hello darling. Okay, so I've come on so that we can just have a chat and I can just like chill out, have a bit of time with you guys. I haven't been eating much over the last week, which means I'm quite light, a good vessel to channel through, but I am just about to have something to eat soon. But let's have a chat. Hi Forgotten 102. Have you forgotten manners by any chance? I'm not sure what you've forgotten, but what a way to come onto a channel and say hi. Good day to you though. Welcome to the channel of love. Let's have a look at the journey of love and see what card wants to come out. How's everybody been this weekend? I've obviously been very preoccupied and not really had, you know, that time that I like with myself. I hope you have all been well. We have intimacy. Okay. What's on the cards? Intimacy. We shall have this intimate moment together, here, on the channel of love. Card number 35. Your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly, without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experiences of your life without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that you have enough strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine. The message of this oracle is that you have recently opened yourself up in new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so, in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You are ready to be seen and received more than ever before. What's a beautiful message? Who are we talking about? I should pull some tarot cards. Oh, who is this talking to? Tarot card choice. Let's go to the Witch's Tarot. Cheers to the Channel of Lovers. I knew what you had said, Christine. I realised you had just missed the E off. Cheers, darling. Yes, who are we talking about? Okay. Well, I was feeling the masculine energy. I feel there's this yearning, longing to want to be with their beloved. And they've been opening themselves up, or they're wanting to. It was this part that caught my attention. The message of this oracle is that you have recently opened yourself up in new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so, this part, in order to share something of yourself with another. Now, we're here to love and be loved. So there's a strong portion of you that really wants to love. And if you know that someone, you know, feels the same way about you, it's quite nice to receive it back, isn't it? Let's have a look. We've got the Witch's Tarot. I do have the poem to read, but I thought we'd just have a look and see if the cards would tell us who we're talking about. Interesting, because it's actually the Queen of Cups that's come out. Now, this is a bit of a haphazard is coming through, a trip up, because look how, so is this a bit of a trick? Because if you have a look, this is the feminine here, see her hair, she's leaning back, and it's like she is opening herself up. I feel she has been. She's being more honest about her feelings, speaking, expressing, whether that's with others, with the divine, with herself, about her feelings. She's basically exposing them because she's feeling more confident. So we have the Queen of Cups. We asked who we're talking about. When I said who are we talking about, the initial message come through was both of you. You both have to be open to it. Okay, to be able to share yourself with another in this intimate way. So you are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. Let's read the message of the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Love. Normally I feel a very negative energy with this deck, but I was drawn to use it. And I normally feel a very negative energy towards this card, but I'm not feeling that today. Okay, so let's have a look at the Queen of Cups meaning. This card represents a mature woman who is mystical, empathic, sensual, loving, and emotional. She is a water sign woman, a loyal wife and mother, and a best friend. A natural witch, she loves nature, animals, and her children, and partner with equal intensity. This is a card that denotes a gifted psychic and a woman of strong intuitive and magical talents. Physically, this card may represent a fair woman with blonde hair and blue or green eyes. This card has linked to the High Priestess card as well, since both are cards of female power and intuition. When the Queen of Cups washes up into your readings, remember that all psychic talents are affected by your emotions. The message of the Queen of Cups is reflection. Calm your emotions and be loving and gentle. Allow the healing and magic of the element of water to wash over you and bring visions into your world. The keywords: serenity, love, a water sign woman, dedication, a loving wife and mother, a natural witch or talented psychic, reflection, emotional healing, the gifts of clairvoyance and empathy. Okay. It keeps pointing out about this being a water sign woman. What come through is having a water sign within your birth chart. And I've just had a look at the associated elements. It's just interesting what it says. Water on water. Water is a suit of cups related natural element, while all four of the queens are also associated with the emotional element of water. It's talking to all of us. Let's get another card from him. Hi Catalyst, how are you doing today? Oh my goodness. Well, I've tried to pull out some cards. Okay, I want this card here. These ones have come out with it. Let's just put that one down. The Hangman, there you go. And then I had these that have just fallen onto my lap. Want those up there? Fallen right into your lap. So when I say like, I feel like this is, you're being tripped up, tricked. I feel as a divine feminine, I'm continuously being put through tests to see how I'm going to emotionally like respond to it. Whether they're loving tests or uncomfortable, discomfort. The test of what we're made up of. It was really weird because I feel a little bit hungry. I was having this conversation with myself before I came on. I'm a little bit hungry, but I'm not hangry. I wouldn't allow myself to get to that state of being now. Once upon a time, I would have joked around and used that word. I'm hangry, feed me. But, just interesting. Okay. So we have the Hangman. Hello. What are you doing there? So he's not like touching. He's being enlightened. What's this that's being dangled? It's pentagram. He's not touching. So he's kind of been put on timeout. I was going to say the naughty corner. Hi, Dooslav. I wish for when you come onto my channel to at least type something that makes sense. I'm rather intrigued. It's very intriguing, people's communication styles. Okay, let's have a look at the Hangman energy. I might have made sense of it though, because I can actually change that word to mean, it means joy, doesn't it? Happy. First to move it, happy. First to make their move. Is you happy? Yeah, see? Oh, it's Dooslav. Look, you've added an E. Hello, Cynthia, darling. That's good. Hi, Pearls. That's interesting. I see what you've done there. Do's, love. Like, you forgot the E. It's okay. That's kind of in the air today. Isn't it, Christine? Interesting. Okay, right. So, what are we having a look at now? Oh, the Hangman energy. So, while all four of the queens are associated with the emotional elements of water, we have the Hangman, who is doing what? Let's find out. Okay, Cynthia, that's interesting. I've been in panic for an hour, but not sending it out energetically. I felt it. Hence why I'm on. Yes, so, darling, I felt it. There's no hiding it. This is the kind of feeling, isn't it? There's no hiding your feelings. I can pick up on it, whether it's spoken or you know, kept to yourself. I'm not talking to you, Cynthia. I'm talking to the collective energy. We're all talking to the divine masculine. It's we can sense what's going on. Lovely. Okay. Sorry, my dinner's just been ordered. I was just being told how much I need to pay for my dinner. And the time is 2221. I don't know how long, but it's been ordered, so we best get this reading read. But first, let me read Cynthia's comments. Frantically searched everywhere to not find what was missing, and so now I think I need to sit and cut veggies and have stir-fry. Bear is with Nana tonight. That's nice. Yeah, take some time. How I'm just read your message feels like how my week's been, frantically trying to put together a party and changing plans because, you know, it's a surprise party, but she's not going to be out of the house. And it's like, I thought all this was arranged. And then the day before you kind of, well, 2 days before you realise, okay, I might not have as long. And then you're told the day before, well, you don't have any time alone to prepare it. And then actually the night before she disappeared and I didn't see her until the party. And it was like, geez, how many times did we have to have the backup plan? But we were still going to pull it off. I was adamant that we wasn't going to lie to her. Like and pretend that it just doesn't feel right lying, full stop. Whether I tell her we're putting together a party for somebody else or it just didn't feel good. So I didn't need to participate in that. And the divine just sorted it out. So what really happened was it was all left to the day. And we pulled it off, really. What should have taken, you know, a lot longer. But it didn't need to take a lot longer. We're reading the meanings of this Hangman card. When this card appears in a reading, it is a message to look at things from a different viewpoint. So I feel this energy here, because first of all, I felt the masculine energy and then open-minded to actually have a look and see, actually it could be the feminine's energy. Well, it's all, isn't it? It's both. It's the whole collective. We don't need to like segregate ourselves on who this message is for. So when this card appears in a reading, it is a message to look at things from a different viewpoint. Embrace the idea of initiation as a vehicle to know wisdom and a clearer spiritual path. That actually takes me to what I said at the beginning about I haven't eaten, so my vessel's rather clear and light to be used as a channel. It's not weighed down heavy with party food, and it's not weighed down heavy with alcohol. I was like the hostess. Like, the hostess doesn't really eat, does she? She just puts it all together. And because I've been quite busy, I haven't been eating, you know, as one would normally do when they don't have much on their plate, so to speak. Interesting. It's just interesting. Okay. Let go of the illusion of control. Turn things on their heads and look carefully at the lessons before you. Relax and be patient. This may not be easy, but fighting against the changes in your life only creates more drama. Read the signs carefully, be they tarot cards or runes. Meditate on their lessons as you allow yourself to go through this transitional or initiatory, that doesn't sound right, initiatory, phase calmly and with joy. By doing so, you will uncover the mysteries. The key words: initiation, transitional phase of life, relax and let changes come, a new outlook on life, rune magic, gaining a new perspective on a current situation. So I feel drawn to read this poem now for this intimacy card. So on page number 88, have you been seeing signs of 88? It says, look for the signs. Let me just read Cynthia's comments first. Little old me predicted rushy energy. Let me just say, you're not little, Cynthia, and not old. Little old me. So, great and powerful me, rushy energy a few days back, predicted rushy energy a few days back, should have been much more ready to be like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm chill, haha. They always do. But look how aware we are. Spicy! Oh, have I got to read the message before? I pulled the Queen of Cups and the Hermit this AM. She was looking at his back, as if she was going to stab him. I don't know, that just... I pulled a card earlier on. It says I've been stabbed in the back so many times. I don't want to be here anymore. So, Christine, you've been seeing 88 and many other numbers. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of synchronistic numbers. Laugh out loud. Kev's birthday was on the 8th. All the important men around me and these 8s. Ha ha ha. I agree, Christine. Okay. Let's read this poem. It's called Intimacy. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend, like a wave meeting the shore. Each aspect of who we are is part of a grander whole, and in truth, yet greater still. To know myself is to know you, whether I look in your eyes, or touch your lips, or hold hands, or bathe in the warmth of our embrace. So also I knew this energy was coming, Cynthia, because it may have been late last night when everybody had gone home. I pulled some tarot cards and the Two of Cups kept coming out of the Tarot Grand Lux, so I read the meaning. Have I got the cards with me here? I read the meaning. Yes, I have. I'm just on a live. Hello.
Hello. You'll be popping some balloons.
I did not realise that you would be home tonight.
I got work tomorrow.
But I still thought you'll be home tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. You're a bit late. We've just ordered something to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, that's groovy then. This is what I have with... If you listen... Can you hear that? I was expecting her home tomorrow, so I was going to do what she's doing. She's in her bedroom. This is Emily, who we had the surprise party for yesterday. But because of the changing of the plans, we didn't get everything completed. So we had about 200 balloons that we had blown up.
Not funny.
Not funny, she said. That were in bin bags, and we ran out of time. So we didn't get to put them up in the garden. I mean, there was enough balloons. But, we kind of put them on our bed. And she did not sleep here last night, and I thought she'd be back tomorrow, so I was going to get rid of all the balloons, but they're still in her bedroom, and she's just come home unexpectedly, and I'm shuffling these cards. So she just came in and said to me, I'm going to be popping some balloons. Lord, lots of hot air for Emily. What's going on? Let me have a read. Bear's birthday, Jay's anniversary, just keeps adding on. So what's this? I'm new. Hi, Darth. I am your father. Anime? No, wrong channel. Okay. It's a month away, but I'll be a year. But, oh, it'll be a year. We don't always cry, but sometimes, oh me, blabbing too much in chats. No, it's like you're sharing yourself with us. Your vulnerable side. It's good that they said to do it. Okay? Pay attention, Cynthia. I'll go back and watch from the beginning soon. Okay, well, not right now. I like you being here in the present. Oh, me babbling too much in chat, but it's collective reading, a fairy tale. Just listen. No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. It's okay. This is just a collective reading. Yeah, Divine speech. Divine. She's speaking her name. Oh, she's speaking. Her name is Lucy. Bless you all. Lord, lots of hot air for Emily. Seriously. Yeah. Like I said, we planned a lot, but it's okay. There was so much more in the mind that could have been done, but because we had been planning it for like a couple of months in the mind, what we did do was fantastic. Above and beyond. Oh, above and beyond. That's interesting, because I was actually taken to a group called Brother Beyond, and they sang a song called The Harder I Try. This is very true. The harder I try, the further away from me you're slipping. I keep on trying to make you love me. She's on it again with the balloons. But there is like 200 of them. We was having a look at the Two of Cups, wasn't we? I'm sure if you ask, she had a fantastic time. She did have a fantastic time. She was so shocked. Megan said she's never seen her so shocked, look so shocked. She really... I was going to say, I don't know how we pulled it off, but we did. We did, and she did. She had fun. It was nice. I tried to do, you know, her favourite things. So we had a nice, like, grazing table, all continental meats and cheese, and also done sandwiches, just, you know, things that Emily likes. And games, a quiz, we had a piñata, big smiley happy face piñata. We done pass the parcel. We had glow sticks. We had the gazebo lit up with all disco lights. We had a barbecue. We had balloons. I'm just going to see what cards want to come out now from... Oh, okay. It's heavy burden. Now we can see that's a masculine here. Do you feel like he's trying too hard? I will read to you what the Two of Cups said because it was just interesting. We'll read it now and have a look at this intimacy card. Sounds like, you know, when someone's like burst your boring bubble is coming through. Let's burst your boring bubble. Up and away. I had a newspaper type page colouring book with that title as a child. Up and away. Cynthia, all I can see is the dog wearing a hairpiece under his ears. Okay, we'll get back to that. Oh, you can see this doggy here. There's raised voices next door. Do you think it's about our balloon popping? Oh, okay. We up and away. The gazebo went up and away, and you guys are quite aware that we have railway tracks at the back of our house, but we do have like a builder's yard, a car park in between. And the gazebo, as we was trying to move it, went up and away. It was a bit of a sight because I didn't see the gazebo. Megan and Jamie, their backs turned, when they turned round, all they could see is a gazebo up in the air heading towards the tracks, but it went across like 3 gardens. It kind of went sideways. 3 gardens. And Megan come running and she said, please, can you help us, because we've got to try and get this gazebo back in our garden. So we had to go over all the neighbours' fences, but our next door neighbours, they all ran out. They were having their own party in the garden, and they all ran out, and they all grabbed like a leg each. Do we call it that? Yeah. And it was a sight. If I had had my phone, Jamie said to me, did you get a picture of it? Because I said, oh my goodness, this is such a great photo opportunity. It was just all the neighbours just holding our gazebo, walking over. And then they brought it into the garden and helped to peg it down. Oh my. Gazebo, we nearly lost it. Up and away. Bless them. Oh. Christine, I have an ex-sexual partner texting me out of the blue. Wow, seems like you're on their mind. Dorothy? Dorothy? Yeah. Who's that? Toto. Oh. Okay. No, that was a whole house. Yes, it was. Yeah, but I mean, you could easily live under a gazebo, couldn't you? I mean, it's not an issue. You can cook under there, you can sleep under there. There was a comment actually made about someone, I did pull somebody up actually, about a comment that they made to a feminine, and I said to him, oh, it's not really that cool to kind of say them things to a lady, especially if she has kind of, you know, underlying issues with, and you've triggered an insecurity within her, which he had done with this female. I said, oh, you could use a bit more tact, you know. His response was, well, I find something else to like bully her about, really. It's interesting to watch people's personalities anyway, and interactions and how people interact. But getting back to it, you know, maybe that was just karma, because it was that girl that said to another person, you know, oh, your hair's really long, you look like a homeless person. It was like, seriously, is this how we all communicate? And I said, well, if you are homeless, do you know what, you're going to have a field day out here tonight. I said, you've got a gazebo, you've got a table full of alcohol, you've got all this food, you've got your own little disco going on. So, yeah, just interesting, but a very good evening. But it was nice to kind of step back, sit back. Myself, Jamie and Megan all kind of stepped back. We prepared it, planned it all. and we just let her have her time with her friends. It was good. We just kind of kept ourselves in our own little, we had our own little chimney going, you know. That was for when all the games were going on. We just let them have their own picnic. Really, it was. And it was good. It was good. And it was nice for us because we didn't have to like make conversation or do any of that. We just had to provide the entertainment. 3333. Oh, it's not Lucy. It says 3539 now. But I saw 3333. Should we see how Emily's getting on with the balloons? Let me just ask her. Emily? Emily? Yeah. How you getting on? Yeah. How you getting on? Yep. Yup. Oh dear. Right, okay. Let's take it to a bit of hot fuzz then. DMX, let's get it on, just keeps coming through now, haha. Okay, right. Let's just listen to Emily bang her balloons, pop her balloons. At least they're not the ones that have all the stars in them. So when you pop them, stars explode. At least they're not them ones, I mean. They took quite a while to get into the balloons, but I won't talk about that. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, she must not have appreciated the sleepover. Oh, she should have stayed home with Mummy then. Oh, right, okay. My dinner's coming. Yeah, I know. What are we reading? The Two of Cups. Tell me, Cynthia. Oh my god, never again. Bears Valentine's Day ones and hearts and glitter. Pop them all. Yeah. I want to show you the Two of Cups. So this is the card that kept coming out. Focus. Thank you. Oh, a bit shaky. It's okay. It says coming together, joining forces, reaching an agreement, personal relationships, but not necessarily romantic ties. It could also be a business partnership, or simply a shared understanding, having something in common, a coming together of previously opposing factors in whatever form, racial, political, religious or social. This part here, the world needs this card now. The world needs this card now. That caught my attention. But we do have the Ten of Wands, which is very heavy energy. It's a heavy energy to be carrying. It's unnecessary. But until, like, you come out of this stage of awakening, you won't realise that. You think that that is what's necessary to be a success, and it's not. Just let go, surrender, go with the flow. You're going to be shown every step of the way. If you look out for the signs and listen to your heart, your internal guidance system, you're going to be just fine. The intimacy card looks like a lot of people. Looks like a lot of people in the card. In this card here. I was taken actually to, there was an old woman who lived in a shoe, but then to Cynthia's comment about Dorothy, and it was a house that went out. It does, doesn't it? Excuse me, I was finding it hard to speak then. These are like I was taken to like the ripple effect. What the world needs now is the Two of Cups. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. We'll read this heavy burden energy. It's coming to an end. That's the good news. The tens are about endings, new beginnings. Those people are giving a standing ovation. That's nice. They're showing people how it's done. Let me just go back. Hold my hand, kiss it better. He looks like he's a grumpy dude. He's worked hard to support his close ones and his community for many years, Christine. I kind of feel like he's in his early 30s, even though he looks 80. Yeah. Those people are giving, we've already done that bit. Standing ovation. Oh, transmutation, perfect, I love it. Yeah, what was coming through for me this morning was like the rewards for, well, or the riches, should we say that, for choosing the enlightened path. It's youthfulness. You don't stop having fun because you get old. You get old because you stopped having fun. I'm wondering why Justin. Why did I say Jason? Jason. It's like, is he from Halloween? Did he have like a stapled face? Can you read mine, self? You said, can you read my mind? Can you read my mind? Sexy can I? Let's have a look at this. Ten of Wands energy. The elderly figure is shown carrying a heavy load, a burden for sure. But the pose is deliberately ambiguous. Has the weight of those wands finally brought him to his knees? Or having taken a respite, is he now rising to continue forward? Well, should we have a look at these cards? Because you've got this Hangman in this respite energy. Oh, the Empress. The Hermit. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. This could be a trick. Because normally I feel a karmic energy to this and I'm not. But this isn't the same character as this. This masculine could be putting this karmic energy through a test. But then there is the suggestion there that after he's had a bit of time, I don't know, to calm down, he may get up and continue with this relationship. There may have been a moment of being open and honest with each other. But the Empress energy here, she is all the four queens. I think, Yuria, whenever you point the finger, I'd say maybe try pointing that back at yourself. Because we're playing with love. And the devil really doesn't like that much, because the devil's just fear. And it doesn't know what to do. Really, with love's way. Just like with the comments about, can you read my mind? You shit your fucking pants. If you knew how much I could read your mind. You're open, you're exposed, vulnerable. Obviously, Cynthia's in this kind of mood where she just wants to play with the devil. I mean, the devil will not win, but love can fuck with you too. Love's gonna fuck you up. No, I've never heard of that person, Moody. I'm not sure why you're asking that question on our channel of love when we're talking about something else. What are you chatting about? Self, I tell you, I'm doing the honours, guys. Just get the person off my channel. Get gone. Let's have a look at these cards then. Because up there by the Hangman, he's in Hermit energy, respite. Well, I don't know why I'm giggling. It isn't respite going into the Hermit energy. Like, your brain's going to be working overtime. Looking for the answers. Like, trying too hard to look for the answers. When the answer's right in front of you, which is the Empress now. A divine feminine energy. But down at the bottom, where I've put the heavy load there with that Queen of Cups who maybe is trying to trick you. Because this is it's a trick. It's interesting because what's actually coming through is a moment of love, which brings masculine back into balance, very immature energy. He does something that pleases her. She opens up, gets intimate. He's feeling this fresh energy of it being a new beginning. And all the signs are coming in and like basically saying, you haven't learnt your lesson. The masculine hasn't learnt his lesson. And the feminine is, so the masculine's not learning his lessons, the feminine is learning her lessons, the divine feminine. We can just call him a masculine. He is divine in nature, but he's not realising it. So he's just like everyone else, really, isn't he? Nothing really too special about that energy. So until he wakes up, he's going to have to just continue. Just have a look. Cynthia, I have my blessed water I picked up from the priest today in a mason jar. Imagine, ha ha ha. Little do you know, ha ha ha. I don't like little tricks, but I turn them to a lesson and try to stop the ripple effect. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you should be able to see, like, through it all the bullshit. You could tell when someone's lying. You tell when they're trapped in the matrix. When they're under, like, well, they're a slave to society. They're under societal's influence. You can see when someone doesn't have their own mind. You can tell when someone's full of fear. And really, it's quite pathetic, isn't it? But not to them. Fear, you know, appears very real. But it's false evidence appearing real. I don't know whether you've heard the song that's out. Who sings it? The Hoosiers? Is that how you say their name? But you're too sweet for me. And what was coming through was the masculine saying, you know, you're too sweet for me, and the feminine really saying, well, you're too weak for me. Let's go to the Sacred Spirit reading cards. Too weak feels right. You've not heard the song, Mariah? I'm trying to sing it. I will do. I'll take my whiskey needs. My coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. My coffee black and in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. Yeah? Well, you're too weak for me. Comes some spunk behind there, you know. The Divine Feminine's energy. I think they're called the Hoosiers. Why do I feel, did they do music for like, I've had one of their albums, I know that. But I wonder whether or not they done any, feels like Twilighty kind of music. I mean, there's quite a few songs in the charts, isn't there? There's the song that, I mean, that one's a negative one. It just kind of, well, I feel it just grates on me. You're too sweet for me. You're just a cop-out. Like it was made for you. What do you mean it's too sweet for you? But there is that other song, You and Me Belong Together. There's that song. And then there's You and Me Were Lovers in a Past Life. I mean, the messages are coming through, the songs that are out there. Have you noticed? Oh, pop. Pop. We're back on the popping mission. 1, 2, 3. Just bursting them boring bubbles out there. Hi, Morris from South Africa. Play help? Play help? Yeah. Playing does help you. Give it a try. Rather than praying, why don't you try playing? Yeah, I mean, praying's good. But when you say that you're like praying, normally you feel as if like you're asking, aren't you? Like, so it's as if something's missing from your life. So I've got to pray, you know, to God. Just chat. Just chat with the divine. Open up. Expose yourself to yourself. I know what you meant. Let's have a look and see what the Sacred Spirit reading card wants to say. We have Sacred Divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. Honour your divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. Now, this message was coming through the other day about how the Divine feminine and the masculine cross paths, and they had the encounter, and then it's like they both took completely different directions on how to do life, opposites. Free-spirited, societal slave. And now you're starting to see the results of the path that you chose to take. I mean, we're talking proper yin-yang energy. Opposites. So embracing your sacred divinity is honouring the divine feminine. Oh, that's interesting. Because it doesn't say divine masculine. It says honouring the divine feminine and masculine that resides within you. Every person shares both aspects of divinity. They are not stereotypical versions of what it means to be female or male. The divine feminine incorporates aspects of unconditional love, compassion, and gentleness, but these are also qualities of the divine masculine. So if this masculine is not displaying these qualities, he's a masculine. He's not a divine masculine. Not yet, anyway. So the divine feminine incorporates aspects of unconditional love, compassion, and gentleness. You can even see she's pointing up to the Empress energy here. But these are also qualities of the divine masculine. Having expanded our intelligence and consciousness, human beings are no longer critical survivalists. We have evolved and adapted as a collective group. With growing intelligence and awareness, human beings, regardless of gender, can achieve these divine qualities. Men are able to embrace their inner, gentler qualities, and women outward qualities of strength. Connecting to our divine self is to align with the divinity of Source. Divine balance occurs when these dual aspects are in harmony within the body, resulting in a feeling of wholeness. Currently, distortion of the divine feminine and masculine has occurred within you. You may be feeling highly analytical or overly emotional. Now is the time to address this issue as you are weighed down with the imbalanced energies. You may feel emotionally disconnected from either the masculine or feminine side. Right now, you are being asked to honour the sacred divinity that exists within you, expressing the divine traits of creativity, expression, gentleness, confidence and strength is what is required now. Feel the beauty and love that is uniquely you and honour it. Give yourself a special gift to remind you of this inner journey and how much you care about your divine self and well-being. Connecting and creating a strong sisterhood or brotherhood is fantastic, but you must remember you radiate with energetic duality. If you find yourself ignoring or judging this side of yourself, ask yourself what you are hiding. Identify these qualities without judgment and work on healing or balancing these aspects. The shadow aspect, illogical, exploitation and oppression. The angel assistance, Archangel Chamuel, love, tolerance and personal boundaries. And your affirmation, I honour and respect the sacred divinity that pulses through me. Thank you, darling. I'm just coming now. No worries. I love that. No worries. There's never no worries. There's always no worries. There's never no worries. Well, I suppose there's always something to worry about. But you can always say no worry. Don't worry. Okay, that's it. That's the reading, guys. Page number 69. I will catch up with you guys soon. We've been on for just over 1 hour. The time is 4 minutes past 11 or 2304. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I love you all dearly. I will speak to you all soon. Rest up, rest well, reward yourself, treat yourself, and stay cool. Okay, much love.